and so forth. Yes, you can come down. So I'm going to encourage persons to come down to the Mocha Arcadia Community Market Day, which is usually held at the Big Tree area. That's the second bridge in the village. And you can come and purchase items that would help to make your Christmas fun. So while our guest will join me as soon as she comes in, we will talk about some of the things you can get in the market. We can talk about some of the things you can get in the market. And also, one of the things I am privileged to enjoy as the rep to the East Bank, as you drive along the East Bank of the Demerara, you can stop in Grove and you can pick up household items. You can pick up clothing and stuff like that. You know, Grove is a busy area. Also, you have the supermarket. If you go to Eccles, you have several supermarkets. You have the Massey supermarket and all these different areas that are open. So you don't necessarily have to go to Georgetown to enjoy some of these goodies and be caught up in the crowd where you can't find parking and all of that. So along the East Bank, the entire East Bank corridor, you are privileged to enjoy shopping. And I can tell you the shopping on the East Bank, you get reasonable items. You just have to go out and walk and look at it. And so, yes, I'm happy to have my guest here this morning. Good morning, Councillor Joyce.
Good morning, MP Bess.
Welcome to my program. I was talking earlier about what they can expect at the Mocha Market Day. So I'll give you the opportunity for you to promote some of the products persons can come and purchase tomorrow at the market day.
Okay, thank you. All right. Should I start now?
Yes, you can go right ahead.
Okay, good morning, viewers. Um, Season's greetings to all of you. Mocha Market is a regular feature in our community, but this market day tomorrow is a very special one because it's our Christmas market. And so we would be having on sale a variety of things to enhance your Christmas holiday. All right, so let's start with things you would need. I know you're in the preparation mode for Christmas, where you would have your pepper pot, garlic pork, and ham and what's not. So on the market tomorrow, we'll be having fresh meat. We'll be having beef, pork, chicken ham, fresh plucked chicken, and so forth. We'll be having eggs to bake your cakes. We'll be having fruits and vegetables, ground provisions. We'll be having fresh coconut, dried coconut, also fresh coconut water produced by one of our very own. We'll be also having coconut oil if you need coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, and so forth. We'll be having also um, decorative plants, both indoor and outdoor, live decorative plants you may need for the Christmas season. Yes, we'll be having black cake, ginger beer, pepper pot, homemade bread. We'll be having sauces
Okay,
like pepper sauce,
I was just going to ask
garlic.
about the black cake, Councillor Joyce. If persons want to get a black cake early, I was actually looking for black cake during the week because I'm accustomed to eating at least a piece of black cake before you get into the Christmas.
Yes,
But I didn't get
the
a piece.
black cake. The black cake is ready. The
Okay,
black cake is ready, so it would be on the market tomorrow. We'll be
oh,
having different prices. You can get a pan of black cake. You can get it for $1,500.
that's a
All
small
right?
size.
Yes.
Okay,
And yeah. So you will make your choice of what you want. We'll be having also some honey mustard sauce. We'll be having achar, mango achar. We'll be having local fruits as well. If you want to bake your own cake, we're
Right.
having local fruits. We'll be having homemade wines and also spices for your cake, like the
Nice.
orange peel, ground and everything. You'll be having that. We
Okay.
would also have some home decor items that you may need, even if you have not yet bought your curtains,
Mm-hmm.
floral arrangements, decorative bottles and baskets, and things of that nature. We'll be having all on sale tomorrow. And let me tell you, um, we'll be having some discounts depending on how much you buy and so forth. You'll be having some Christmas offers, which I think you'd be happy for, right?
Yes, I'm happy to
Discounts
hear
on
about that.
certain.
Very happy
Yes,
to hear about that.
yes. We'll be having discounts on items.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how much you purchase, you will have discounts. So we'll have giveaways also, right?
Nice.
We'll have giveaways also. So when you buy, you can get something free and things like that. All right.
Thank you
So
so much for that.
yeah, just want to encourage each and every one. Come out to the market. We're out there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Right? And you can get everything you need for your Christmas season. All
Thank
right?
you so much, Councillor Joyce. You know, I'm getting excited. So tomorrow I'll be out there early at the
Yes,
market because I know the sauces, you know, something you want to add a little flavor to your chicken or your fish or something with
exactly.
variety that is there. I can tell for
Mm,
really good. I like to bake my own cake. So last year I got my cake coloring from the market, and it was good.
yes.
And the fruits and so that you can make your own black cake or your own fruit cake or sponge cake. So yes, we want to encourage persons to come down to the Mocha market. As Council Joy spoke of some giveaways, I'll be there doing my own giveaways tomorrow at the market. So I'm not going to say what I'll be doing, but at different times of the day tomorrow, I will be at the market day to do my own little
Okay.
prize to somebody, persons as they go
Yes.
so that they can enjoy. I will be doing some of that later today too. So thank you so much, Councillor Joyce, for promoting the market day. And we want to encourage persons come down tomorrow, 6 a.m. Mocha Market Day, second bridge at the Big Tree to do your purchase. Thank you so much.
Yes. You're welcome, MP Bess. And
Thank
looking forward to seeing lots of you out there tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a blessed day.
you too. Bye bye. So there
Bye.
you have it, viewers. Like I said, you know, I always want to give you something positive that you can look forward to as you prepare to celebrate your Christmas season. So you can come down to the Mocha Market, and like I've been mentioning, on the east bank of the Moara, you can shop from Eccles, come down to her Stelling, you go to Grove, you go to Diamond, you keep going down and you will find places. You got Friendship, you got um this area, Garden of Eden. They have the little market that they have on the roadway there where they would sell meat, they would sell fruit, they would sell vegetables. You go down to Pearl Coviden area, you find that there are stands there. The persons normally come over from the river with fresh fruits and vegetables. You got the pine, the oranges. You right along the East Bank. I'm very proud of my constituencies and my communities along the East Bank. You can go and support different businesses, even as you celebrate. And like I said, regardless of what is happening, we want to ensure that enjoy, our children enjoy a wonderful holiday by us presenting them these things. And again, they're elderly persons at home who may not have someone to care for them. you can do something for them. You can bake a cake, you can buy a cake, you can do something, go over, probably help them clean up the yard. Just do something that you can do. It doesn't have to be something expensive, but just simple. And let me tell you, those gestures takes people a long way. By just simply doing something for them. You don't know how much you can touch the heart of someone by just doing a simple gesture. So we want to encourage you again in a positive note as we celebrate this season. Let us move around in our communities. Let us support our local businesses. I try very hard to support our local businesses, and that is very, very important in helping us to, continue to enjoy um, our holidays. Now, of course, I cannot finish my program and not talk about two issues. We have parliamentary sitting coming up. And one of the things I tell people as a sitting member of parliament, I can't recall us going to parliament and not the government not coming for extra money. As you know, the accounts is usually have to be closed off at the end of the year after a certain time, the 31st, I think it is. There's no spending. But guess what? We got some supplemental budget coming, and the government coming for more money on the 19th. So you count how many days we have from the 19th to the end of the year. And like my colleague Annette put it place on her page, she wants to know how they will spend all these billions they're coming for in days. The government will spend it. And when you look at the supplemental budget, schedule supplementary provision on the current and capital expenditure, 24 billion plus they coming for to cover a number of things that are here. Some of them we have serious question about. And the questions we would have, like when we interrogate, you sit down and you wonder, we go through these budget debates for a whole week. We try to go through all these things fine, because when we're talking about budgeting, budget is a process. You plan, you have it pass, then you execute, and then you have to account for what you've executed. And the accountability is a serious issue, because when you ask questions, it takes a while for you to get the answers. And then you observe certain things and you recognize that the government just continues to spend and you're not having proper accountability of the money. So our next parliamentary sitting, is set for the 19th. And of course, we have financial papers that we have to deal with. And here again, we are going to Parliament to deal with the government collected more money, or already spending some money that, and it begs the question every time as I go to Parliament and I sit, I wonder what's the purpose of us having a budget. And when we have this budget, we're supposed to guide us. The number of supplemental budgets that come along the way, papers that come along the way, have a lot of questions, a lot of questions. One of these things I see a whole lot of security services, and so forth. I have me wondering provision for security services, inquiries, security charges. I mean, it have me wondering if that's how we operate. If you have a new building established or something new happen, I could understand. But for you to be going for the same thing and you look at it, it is really tiresome and worrying for us as Guyanese people. During this week, I had a discussion with some comrades, some colleagues of mine, and not in the political realm, but outside of the political realm. And one of the things that was said is Guyana really the fastest growing economy? Or is it that Guyana is the fastest growing economy? When the person said it, it struck me. And then we started to discuss. We're the fastest growing economy. We saw our sister island put out their plan of giving 8% increase to their public servants and what they're doing for the different sector. But Guyana, which is supposed to be the fastest growing economy, has given our public servants 6.5%. We have not seen any increase in our grant, these grants that they gave out since 2020. Now we're in 2023. We still $25,000 grants, and we're in the fastest growing economy. And then we also have, when you look at it, the cost of living keeps going up. You know how many persons would not be having no big celebration or no kind of celebration for the holiday? Let's take, for example, you got 9 families that they displaced in January View. Ask the government if they plan to bring a hamper, if they plan to check in with those children, those 20 children, to see how they will celebrate their holidays. No, and nothing has been done as yet. We have those families at Hillfoot, the 17 families with the 43 children. So at least we got 63 children that is not sure about what their holiday will look like. Only last week I visited at Kuru, and I saw some of the mothers deliver babies. So they got young babies, you have toddlers. Most of those children I was displaced from at Hillfoot in May are toddlers. And the parents are really very struggling. They knock up a little thing here, there, or they're sticking at somebody. But now we have the season. And we talk about Guyana being the fastest growing economy. And when I listen to that individual, it really dawned on me to evaluate and to check to see what really can the Guyanese people sing about or shout about. We had the road open, and as I drove, I was looking. I mean, we opening a road. We have a whole lot of intersection along the main highway. You got the Mocha Arcade community. You got Providence, Perseverance area, turn off. You got all these different places, Red Road and so forth. As you drove, as you drive along the highway and you look, there's not a signboard to tell you this is this area if you want to turn off. This is the area, either you know it or you don't know it. I'm looking at how the whole infrastructure, yes, it's good. When you sit down and you look, I sit down and spend some time observing the speed at which the vehicles are driving. But I'm saying to myself, why is it that we commissioned, we opened this highway. What happened to the signboards? What happened to these things to tell people, okay, if you want to turn off, this is where Providence, this is this area, Mocha Arcadia, or things like that. So we open, but what happens? Signboards not going to go up. So I'm waiting to see if we will see signboards to show people as they drive. If you're visiting and persons are visiting the area and they decide to drive on the highway, they will have to get some sort of guidance as to where they can turn off. So I hope the administration will be putting signboards for all these different intersecting communities that is along the highway, so that if a person decides to drive there, they will know where to turn off. We see the highway being commissioned, right? And you see where View is located, and still be waiting for answers as to why the View people were removed far from the highway. But God don't sleep. Also, ongoing issue, we have the Venezuela and Guyana controversy that's ongoing. We saw during the week the president and his team attended a meeting. Lord help us. That's what I'm going to say. But even as they attended the meeting, I asked, we at Parliament, we passed a whole motion here on the support for the government and people of Guyana and reaffirming our recognition of the 1899 Arbitral Award and the 1966 Geneva Agreement. We yet to hear from them, the government, proper explanation for people. You sit down and use all your words you want to use. You better come down to explain to people what exactly was the objective of that meeting. I've listened to a number of shows, a number of reporting locally and internationally. And when you listen, more questions are being asked. Persons would ask MPs, so what this should mean. What happening now? We have more questions than answer after all this big set of meetings, this meeting and meetup that they had. And when you listen to the qualifications of the persons involved in this whole process of getting this meeting off. It's quite interesting to note. So Guyanese people await proper information. You want to actually see um, the document that was that was signed to, because everything on social media we're not sure is accurate. So you gotta get a hard copy to see. I'm hoping that we'll be able to see that maybe when we go to the parliament. What exactly was signed? These are things that we should be seeing and we'd want to know. When we went to the assembly, we spoke about the forms of sovereignty and territorial integrity of the state of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. I recall our comrade leader, Comrade Aubrey Norton, saying that we should not use the word dispute. It's a controversy, and then we see all kinds of things surfacing in the social media. Reaffirms its recognition and acceptance of the 1899 Arbitral Award as a full, perfect, and final settlement of the boundary between Guyana and Venezuela, and Article 6 of the 1966 Geneva Agreement as giving the mandate to United Nations General Secretary to select the means of resolving the controversy. We had nothing about dispute. And then we denounce as provocative, unlawful, void, and of no international legal effect the referendum that Venezuela did. We see what happened from one state to the next. And yet still, we see what our government, and our government is doing. So when I saw the meeting and all these things that happening, I kept asking myself, so why did we go to the parliament to have this done? Make all this arrangement, talk about our business being dealt with at the court, and then we see it. And like me, many Guyanese, I'm speaking for the people out there, want to understand what is the benefit of what took place. So the government responsibility is to enlighten and educate our people on these things. That being said, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Mr. Anderson, nice to see you, Mr. Mahabir, and all the others that would have tuned into the program this morning. It's always a joy to get up and to interact with you and to share with you. I know we are in the festive season, so I'll say season greetings to you. I like the quote I would have used that says, whether you've decided to go the old way, old fashioned, or modern way in celebrating your Christmas, remember that this season is simply about loving others. Let us share love as we go along each day. God bless you. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next Saturday when we have our engagement. Goodbye.